Focusing is the gateway to thinking, perception, memory, learning, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, and more. Long story short, without focus, we won't get anything done. Our feelings of accomplishment aren't as strong. We get frustrated and upset when we cannot focus on the task at hand, and ultimately we see how our lack of focus causes other things to fall apart. Proper focus will help you achieve more in the same or less amount of time. You're maximizing your effort when you focus. We can easily list out plenty of reasons of things that have happened as a result of our lack of focus. But what are some benefits to having our focus maximized? Some of the benefits to focusing on how to focus are: no one actively makes bad decisions. Bad decisions are often a result of a lack of information, the wrong desires or motivations, or desiring the wrong kind of outcome. Learning how to focus will help you gather the necessary information, think, process, reason, and make use of the information in order to make better decisions. We all want to make better decisions, but are often unaware of how to practically do it. And focus is one of the foundational requirements to making better decisions. Incredible opportunities pass us by all the time. And it's not that there aren't opportunities available, we simply don't see them, or we don't know how to capitalize on them. By learning how to focus, we learn how to identify opportunities and process how they can be used to assist us in our short, medium, and long-term goals to make our lives better. When we begin to focus on the right things instead of the wrong things, we inherently gain more opportunities that we didn't know were right around us. Increasing knowledge is something that is crucial when trying to advance your career, and especially important for entrepreneurs and business owners. The world is constantly changing around us, and there are lots of things that change in our own day-to-day lives. So how do you know what to learn about while filtering out what not to learn about? Focus. We need to be able to focus on what really matters, what will really contribute to our future, and what we should maximize our time with. By learning to focus, we can begin to take in information in a more intentional manner, where we can then retain it more and put it to real use. As we go through the course, we will see how focus equals productivity. Again, we are learning to focus on the things that we need to focus on and blocking out what we shouldn't focus on. We are priming ourselves to work more efficiently. This sounds difficult, but we will review tools and methods that help us in organizing our complex lives. By learning to focus, we will see how we can take our productivity to levels that we didn't think we could before, to do more in less amounts of time. Focusing is the process of filtering information. It's the process our brain uses to think, perceive, and process that information. We need to be able to see information and be able to apply it in our personal situations. Just as important, we need to use the right information and forget the wrong information. By learning how to focus, we will learn to eliminate distractions and consume information in a clearer way. A lack of focus feels like everything is absolutely out of control. What work needs to be completed today? Am I reaching my goals effectively and efficiently? These are questions that we should all be asking ourselves. By learning how to focus, we can make plans to track what we need to track and get done what we need to get done. And what do we get in return? A feeling of control. Still not convinced? Okay, let's flip them over. We've heard about the positive outcomes that there are with focus, but what if we don't have focus? When we don't have the right information at the right times, are we even searching for the information that we need? Do we have an idea of our future goals? No. We will end up making worse decisions because we didn't make the effort to focus on the goals. Because we weren't listening to the things going on around us, processing that information, and thinking about how to apply it in our personal situations, we lose out on opportunities. While we normally don't drastically decrease our knowledge, we will limit our learning opportunities and abilities to gain more knowledge. Staying stagnant is not helpful. By focusing, we are getting better. A lack of focus causes a cluster of work, task, and uncertainty of what needs to be done and when. A lack of focus will decrease productivity. With the wrong information being observed and processed, we have less clarity into the things we need to be able to see clearly. A lack of focus won't bring the clarity that we need. Those feelings of being out of control with your life will slowly creep up. If we're unaware of what is going on around us and not focusing on it, we can't control it. A lack of focus removes our ability to control. Focusing takes a lot of time and is born from a preparation first mentality. Learning necessary skills before you need them, developing plans, identifying tasks that need to be done, curating a healthy environment, and more will aid your ability to focus. We will learn why each of these items are crucial to focusing throughout this course.